Hey everyone, today it's going to be another mock. I did say last week that I was going to do reviews and I'll just be back into the flow of things, but yeah, that was last week me, and this week me decided to just showcase another one of my mocks, or just mocks, because again, I've been working on just a bunch of random stuff. Whether they look good or if they make sense or not, I'm still gonna do it. That's just been the thing for the past few weeks. And this one is actually a revamp of an older mock that I did. And it's one of those tile games where you start like shifting around the tiles and then you create the image, or you try to scramble the image and re-scramble it, or yeah, reform it, something like that. And I decided to make it, instead of a 3x3 grid, I decided to make it 4x4. And of course these pieces I haven't used in, like, I just don't find a use of them. And yeah, it's just been really hard to use this color for any mock of mine. So I thought I could just use this to make it kind of more of a design choice rather than try to make it as part of the mock, I guess, if that makes sense. And this, the checkered kind of color scheme, I have no idea, it made no sense, but I just found this, and I was gonna make a chess set, I guess, but creating individual pieces in like a small size would take a lot longer, so actually I might end up doing that, but I guess the grid is not the correct size in the first place, 5x5. It needs to be, I think, 12x12, something like that, or to make a smaller scale, I'm not sure. I have to make it in half, 6x6, I guess, but I have to find more white and black 2x2 plates. So once I find those, you know, I'll be able to do it. And it's actually very what am I saying? The way I created it for the cap is so that it won't fall out, because it has this jumper plate, a 2x2 jumper plate, and yeah, you know what a 2x2 jumper plate is, and I just put it in there and it will stop everything. It'll just put everything in place, and because of the friction, it'll just, the entire cap will just stay in place, so I don't have to create like a lock system or anything. It'll just stay as long as you don't shake it too hard. I don't know why I put that diamond in the top, but I guess it's just a fancy cap. But obviously this is for the image kind of thing, if you want to, like, you know, find an image online for this size, but it was way too hard, so I'm just putting the tiles to showcase that. But I did make a Lego pattern version where it's really simple. I obviously cannot go any more complicated than that, but let me try to assemble it if I can. I forgot how it goes. I think it's like this. Yeah, it's supposed to be a square within a square, so it's nothing too fancy, but let me see what I can do. I actually tried to do a reverse video I think a few days ago, and it kind of worked, but you know, obviously the camera just ran out of space or something, so I just stopped it at that. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess. If I use these tiles, if I use the actual Lego built tiles, then I don't think it'll work properly, like to close it, and it would just be like that. I have to obviously leave a corner open like that and a square within a square. So I put it like that and like that. So there it is. So it's just square within a square. You can just turn it like that and then just do something like that. Obviously I cannot put it back. I just have to do the default way by just pouring all of it down, but you get the point. It's just kind of, it's just something I want to go back to. It's just something I thought of randomly one day. So it's pretty cool that I made it bigger and sort of better, and I can maybe try to make better images rather than just squares within squares. You know, if I get better ideas, I'll probably do another video for that. And yeah, before I go, I did create this other random thing. I've gotten back into robotics, or you know, EV3 kind of, and I made this thing. I don't know what it is yet, but this is the BB-8 sphere, and I've just been reusing that. And you know, obviously I put like what is it called, forest green all over, but now I replaced all of these like and just made it completely white. So yeah, this is just something I've been working on. Just wanted to show these two MOCs. I will try to do a review later on, but yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.